Maha-Bharata, Part 2, Chapter 3, Into Position. Early the next morning, Yudhishthir made his final preparations. His spies had reported to him everything that had taken place in Duryodhana's tent the previous night. Anxiously, he spoke to Arjuna.
You have heard how Bhishma claims he can slay our armies in 1 month. Drona has said the same. All the Kaurava heroes have stated their determination. Why, even Karna suggested that he could defeat our armies in 5 days. Tell me, O Falguni, how long will you think it would take for you to kill them?
O King, the Kuru warriors are all high-minded heroes, expert in wielding weapons. But do not be anxious, my dear brother. Our enemies will not have the chance to slay us. Truly, I say to you that with Krishna's aid, why, I can uproot the 3 worlds in 1 moment. I possess Lord Shiva's personal weapon, which alone is capable of annihilating the entire creation. None of the Kauravas know of this weapon. Of course, it would not be proper for me to use it against them, but there will be no need. We shall gain victory by the mere strength of our arms.
Oh, Yudhishthir, just see. Besides me, you have numerous heroes on your side. By ranging among the enemy ranks in our chariots, we will soon cause great destruction. And of course, we also have you, O King. Surely, whoever you cast your angry glance upon will immediately be consumed, just like dry leaves in a fire. I just do not see how the Kauravas can win this war.
Comforted, Yudhishthir continued to arrange for the first day's battle. His commanders surrounded him, clad in armor. All had been purified by sacred rituals and had bestowed wealth upon the Brahmanas. With their ornamented swords swinging by their sides, they left the tent one by one to lead their respective divisions into position. The early morning sun rose to reveal the vast Kurukshetra battlefield covered by the 2 armies. They seemed like 2 great oceans drawn against one another. The sound of the armies filled the heavens like the low rumbling of clouds in autumn. When everything had been finalized, Yudhishthir himself left the tent, followed by his brothers and Krishna. On all sides, they saw cheerful troops preparing their weapons and chariots. As the Pandavas and Krishna mounted their cars, crowds of Brahmanas praised Yudhishthir and offered prayers to Lord Krishna. According to their battle plan, the Pandava army arranged and rearranged itself in different formations, moving their leading warriors about the field and confounding the Kauravas. And in response, the Kauravas also moved their divisions about in various ways so that the Pandavas would not easily see their plan of attack. As the 2 immense armies maneuvered around the field, a huge dust cloud rose into the sky, screening the morning sun. Thousands of elephants made the earth vibrate as they moved across the battlefield, resembling dark clouds. The formations of chariot fighters with their polished golden cars seemed in contrast to the elephant divisions like clusters of brilliant luminaries in the nighttime sky. Behind both armies, their encampment stretched for miles, with their rows of tents and shops looking like 2 large towns. They were bustling with cooks, servants, and tradespeople going about their business. All the warriors had left for the battle, which would last until sunset. Gradually, the two armies closed in on each other. Hundreds of thousands of conch shells filled the air with their blasts. The beating of drums and the blowing of the trumpets created a cacophony of sound which mixed with the elephants' majestic cries. Countless banners fluttered from the chariots, appearing like waves of bright colors amid the assembled troops. Next, the commanders of the two sides met to agree on the rules of battle. Warriors should only fight with equals and with equal weapons. No one should strike another without warning, but should first challenge him. One who surrendered or one fleeing from the fight should never be struck down. And the many servants on the battlefield, carrying weapons and other paraphernalia, were not to be killed. The commander spoke for some time, and when all the rules had been established, Drishtadyumna became thoughtful. Duryodhana and his henchmen had never shown much regard for righteousness. Why should they now observe rules, especially if the battle was not going their way? As Bhishma and his generals were about to leave, Drishtadyumna voiced his doubts.
We will of course respect these stipulations, but I make one provision. If you Kauravas forget this agreement and fight without respect for the rules, then we too shall adopt whatever tactics we deem appropriate. We will not, however, be the first to break the conditions.
Bhishma Dev agreed and then took his leave from Drishtadyumna, and the warriors returned to their positions to prepare for the start of the battle, which would be signaled by both commanders-in-chief blowing their respective conch shells.